Welcome to the Conscious Broadcast. I'm Danielle Kane, and welcome back for another recap on the last episode, episode number 14, with Rick Bauer, The Connection to Spirit with QHHT. Boy, was I excited to post that session. I was quite surprised at how many views I got in one day. So that was exciting. It shows me really that this material was meant to be heard. So thank you if you watched it. I did split his session in two. And here to talk a little bit about what we talked about in our interview, kind of what the session was about. And so if you didn't have a chance to see it, you can go on over and check it out. So Rick was one of my clients that came to see me about a year ago, and he had been an avid seeker of metaphysics and done hypnosis before. So this was not his first time, and came across Dolores Cannon's technique and happened to find me. And so we're very close by. It worked out great that we could meet in person to do it. And so what he really wanted to do and figure out was why he was recalling this specific event that had happened years ago, where he worked with this individual, this coworker. And we're talking about like 30 years ago, maybe even more. And along the way, he had always kind of gone back to this specific point in time in his life. And so what happened was this individual, Tommy, who was his coworker for just a very short period of time. This wasn't a job that he worked at very long, and neither did Tommy. But in that moment, there was a circumstance where this individual was supposed to go in a car with a bunch of friends and ultimately did not go in the car ride, and they all had died. And so there was the sense of when he had come to work to talk with Rick, obviously he was sharing his situation about how he just basically was supposed to be in that car and all of his friends had passed on. And time had gone by, and Rick had heard that Tommy himself had actually died as well, and had assumed that he did kill himself, but later on discovered that he had not. And it turns out that he actually also died in an accident. So Rick was on this journey of trying to discover, why is this information coming to him after such a long period of time? But this was something that was very strong, coming to him every day, and just the synchronicities of trying to get some answers were the reasons for the session. And so you can hear all about it in the QHHT session. In the past life regression, we do go specifically back in time, and I'm amazed at Rick's attention to detail. I mean, his attention to detail in the conscious realm is very good, but we literally were pulled back into that point in time where he was on the job with Tommy. And you can see there how specific his details are. So it was really great for him to uncover some things that he needed to get information, as well as some other healing that he needed from circumstances that later happened in his life. In addition, we go in the second half of the hypnosis session, we connect with the person's higher self, the subconscious, the oversoul, whatever you want to call it. It's the knowledge that's already there that we're connected to all the time. And how I relate it to, for me, is it's like your gut feeling, or it's your intuition. It's the information that connects us to all information, the universal knowledge. And so we're all gifted to connect to our higher selves, to our higher versions, and there are even higher versions of ourselves. But with this information can come amazing healing and peace. For me, it completely changed how I saw the world. I came from more of a victim mindset, and with that, I got to see the bigger picture. So it's a beautiful place. It's one of my favorite places to explore when I do this type of work. So if this is up your alley, I highly recommend that you check out those 2 videos. Check out our interview. Rick and I can further explain his experience. He has quite a wealth of knowledge in this area too. So I really hope that you go and check it out. I will be continuing to post up some of these sessions with permission from my clients. I even had a recent session where we did an entity release that definitely needs to be heard. I'm quite amazed by what I experienced and have had amazing physical healing from it. So I can't wait to share it. So I thank you very much for tuning in. I took a little break from posting some interviews, but I have some coming along the pipeline with some amazing people. And so please, if you'd like to hear this stuff, please subscribe to the Conscious Broadcast on YouTube. Don't forget to like, and I will see you next time. Have a wonderful day.